getting sex change. Hello and welcome to Heavy Metal Cooking. Today we've got a very special guest for you, Adam Ralewski, who's going to show us how to do his classic chili con carne recipe. So Adam, what are we doing?
Well, we are boiling the rice because we need rice. And then what we're going to do is get the beef going. So Tim, have you got oil in the pan and get that?
Yep, I can do that. Right, let's get this bad boy fired up. It's getting a bit hotter. Yeah, see, a wok is a classic cooking implement for a Mexican dish like this. World renowned.
Right, you've got your beef, haven't you?
Well, you've got the beef. Yeah. Do you want me to should I season it first?
No, we'll season it as we go along.
Okay, do you want me to do it in batches or stick the whole thing in?
Just get the whole thing in. We've got loads of spice on that, so we don't need to season it.
Okay, tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the oil to get smoking hot, literally, so it gives it a nice sear when I chuck the beef in the pan. Otherwise it's just going to stew and go all horrible and manky like ropey old socks or corn. So
nothing wrong with corn you can do a veggie version of this.
Yeah, or you could not. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lightly warm a frying pan for our spiced butter that we're going to do. As you can see, the pan is nice and hot. So I'm now going to... Cheers, Adam. Yeah, I'm now going to chuck the beef in.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm adding the beef to the wok in the traditional Mexican style. Trying not to get this horrible paper stuff in there. I'm going to wash my hands because hygiene is very important. See there, here I am drying my hands. Yep, right. Traditional Mexican stir-fry technique.
Yes.
And now that's browning. I've got a bowl here to put the beef in for when it's done, so I can keep it to one side.
Yeah. And now what you want to do, just toast about a teaspoon each of cardamom and cumin seeds.
Teaspoon each, yeah?
Yep. Where's your pestle and mortar?
It's in the cupboard down there. You see, toasting the spices whole in the pan first, toasting the spices whole in the pan first really helps to increase the flavour. A lot better than if you just have the powdered stuff. They keep for longer this way as well if you keep them whole. As you can see, I'm just going to toast them lightly in the pan using a bit of the old wrist action. And then once they're done, we're going to give them a good old grind.
This is brilliant.
Separate the beef out a bit.
They smell like they're done, the spices.
And so while Adam takes over the beef, see that right there? That's what we need. So now I'm going to grind them up in the pan, or rather in the pestle and mortar, because doing it in the pan would be stupid. No, and I'm also going to turn the ring off.
No. We want that. We want a nice hot oil.
Yes, we want some nice hot oil, so we're definitely not going to turn the ring off. As you can see, this is all very well rehearsed. We are trained professionals. Don't try all of this at home. Really just get medieval on those seeds, just grind them up. There we have freshly ground cumin and coriander. Right, so yeah. Right, so the next thing to do is to add this to our butter. This will make a nice spicy butter, which I think we're adding at the end, aren't we, Adam?
Yes, right.
Yeah, for a little bit of extra boost of flavour on top of the chilli. So we just pour it in there.
And then along with that, you want, you can see there you've got 3 condiments: ketchup, Worcestershire sauce and Bovril. You want about a teaspoon each of all of those.
Teaspoon each?
A teaspoon each, yeah.
So we've got a teaspoon each of Worcestershire sauce. Generous teaspoon there.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Bovril, which is now going to taste of Worcestershire sauce. And tomato ketchup. Which, when it eventually comes out of the bottle. Yeah, so explain what you're doing with the beef, Adam.
Right, with the beef, I don't know what I'm doing with the beef. It's just finished, so what we're going to do is put that aside in the bowl.
Yeah, the bowl which is over there.
Yeah, we'll try not to burn it. And then we're going to, in a second, get some onions going in here. So we'll put that back there now. Cut a little bit of oil in the pan. And get some onions going.
Yeah, so tell us why we cook the onions in the same pan as the beef.
So we don't waste any flavour.
Exactly, we want all the flavours to mingle, all that beef fat and loveliness along with the onions. A couple of cheeky bits of chilli in there.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Right, we've got very hot oil here, and what we do with the very hot oil is put it over the butter. Watching out for Tim's fingers. We should probably do that on a solid surface.
That would probably be sensible, yes. So
because normally what you can do is...
Then the hot oil melts the butter thusly, and everything mingles to come together as one.
Because normally if you don't have seeds for your cumin and your coriander, what you can do is heat your coriander powder and your cumin powder in the hot oil before tipping it into the spiced butter. Now you should have you got your...
I've got to admit, Adam, that smells amazing actually.
Yeah, have you got your chilli and... No, have you got your ketchup and your sauce and everything in there?
Yeah, all the ingredients are in there, mate, we're all good to go.
Cool. And just add a little bit of paprika to it as well, as much as you'd like.
Yeah, you should definitely always have all these ingredients ready, unwrapped and good to go. So
throw it all in there. Not all of it, obviously.
Yeah.
Just a fair bit.
Is that enough?
Bit more. Bit more.
Bit more?
Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. That's it. Good. Have you got chilli flakes in there?
Oh, do you want to put the chilli flakes in as well?
Yeah, just a few. Not too many. I think 7 flakes should be alright.
7 flakes?
Yes.
Are you serious? I'd put in a bit more than 7, Adam.
That'll do, right.
Yeah.
And then you can just leave that and that'll melt in its own time.
Right, so we're about to chuck the chilli and garlic in now that the onions have softened. Stir it around, stop it from burning.
And have you got puree, tomato puree?
Tomato puree, I have, yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Throw that in.
You put it in. You want to put it in the centre of the pan so you can cook out some of the tartness. So we just stir that around.
Yeah. And then
it's all very fragrant.
We add back the beef.
You want to use your nose at times like this. You got to once you can tell that all the spices are fragrant, that's when you know they're done. You don't want things to start burning. It's when you can smell the flavour really intensely. Smell the flavour? You know what I mean. When you can smell their fragrance very intensely, that's when you know they're all ready.
Right, and when we've mixed all that together, ideally you want a slightly bigger pan. But I think we can...
There's nothing wrong with the wok, Adam. There's nothing wrong with the wok.
I think we can contain it. Red wine, about half a bottle or so. Depending on how much beef you got. Quarter of a bottle. There we go. And then reduce that down.
Right, now I'm going to try and flambe this shit. Here goes. And it had no effects. Right, Adam, so what we doing? Okay, Adam, so what we're doing now, we're adding the beef stock in this very professional jug with precise measurements.
There we go.
So we let that simmer. How long for, Adam?
Until it's all reduced down and it's all nice and thick.
Which takes how long?
You've just got to watch it.
Fair enough. We're all about precision here on heavy metal cooking.
You just need to wait for it to reduce down. So it's
I would have said about an hour if it was me, but...
Oh... I think
how long do you reckon?
You've got to watch it, I think.
Okay, well, you got to watch it. You heard it here first. Right, so it's reduced nicely. We've checked for seasoning, as you should always do. So I think now we'll be dishing this shizzle up.
We're good.
Right, so now we spoon some of this chili loveliness over some nice fluffy basmati rice, another Mexican innovation, along with our wok and our Worcestershire sauce.
And the bovril, of course.
Oh yeah, multicultural food, don't you love it? You don't need to film me putting it back on the hob. Yeah, when Adam's managed to scramble out from behind the camera. So Adam, let's give it a whirl, shall we?
Yeah.
Very nice, Adam. Second bit of beef I've had today, but certainly doesn't disappoint.
Yes, a long time since I've had this with beef. I prefer it with corn.
Get off my show. Okay, we are live apparently. Adam's a bit camera shy, so I'm afraid it's just going to be me saying goodbye here. But thank you for watching. Hope this inspires you to do this a bit more professionally than we did and have yourself a nice bit of chili con carne. See you next week where we will be eating children.
Bye bye.
That's Adam.